Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media. The myth of all myths, the deception of deceptions, la mentira de las mentiras for those who prefer Espanol. The mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star.
Why did the WNBA fans reject Angel Reese as their all-star? Despite the hype and media attention, she didn't even crack the top 10 in voting. Is it her on-court struggles, her off-court persona, or something else entirely? Stay tuned as we break down the stats, the backlash, and why Caitlin Clark is stealing the spotlight instead. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
Headline at Forbes from April of this year: How Angel Reese and AJ Wilson lead the WNBA's growth, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism. Of course, the vast majority of her followers are bots and lonely men, most of which are not buying tickets or watching her games on television. I'm sure you noticed the glaring omission in that headline. According to Forbes, Caitlin Clark is not responsible for elevating this turd into the mainstream.
Angel Reese wasn't just another college basketball star. She was the it girl, backed by flashy media campaigns and huge endorsements before even setting foot in the WNBA. Her name was everywhere, from top sports talk shows to magazine covers. Brands rushed to align with her, hoping to capitalize on her personality and story. By the time the All-Star Game Chatter began, Reese was positioned as the league's next superstar. It seemed like everything was falling into place for her to shine under the bright lights. But reality didn't line up with the narrative. Despite all the noise, fans didn't buy into it. She didn't even make the top 10 in voting. And this didn't just happen in isolation. Take Caitlin Clark, for example. In the same breath that Reese's name was being hyped up, Clark was racking up support from every corner of the basketball world.
And if you don't believe Forbes, if you don't believe the mainstream media, which most normal people don't because they don't have any credibility, if you aren't willing to bite into the shit sandwich that the media is serving, just listen to Angel Reese. The ladies responsible for elevating the WNBA are Angel Reese and the unknown face of the Las Vegas Anonymous Faces.
People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas. I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Fans flocked to see her play, breaking attendance records, while she lit up the scoreboard with her jaw-dropping scoring ability. The contrast could not have been clearer. Reese had the endorsements and headlines, but Clark had something you can't manufacture: overwhelming fan respect for what she does on the court. Here's the thing, fans are smart. They see through the hype. Reese's 30.9% field goal percentage didn't scream superstar. Sure, she's an incredible rebounder, but even that wasn't enough to quiet critics.
With this being the All-Star Game, and Angel Reese being the face of the WNBA, you would think Angel Reese is leading the league in votes. Obviously, Caitlin Clark has received the most votes for the All-Star Game. To be honest with you, they should be calling this the Caitlin Clark Game. Because not only is the self-proclaimed Barbie not in the lead, Angel Reese isn't even close to making the top 10.
When you look at someone like Aaliyah Boston, who has a more balanced game, it explains a lot. Boston kills it on both ends of the floor, and that's the kind of versatility that wins people over. Reese's skill set just hasn't reached that same versatile level yet. It's also about what fans value now. The days of simply selling a personality and expecting to win over fans are fading. People want to see results. Clark's mind-blowing performances prove that you don't need a marketing team to build a fan base when your game speaks for itself. Reese's exclusion wasn't just a rejection of her, it was a statement. But here's where it gets tricky. This wasn't just about numbers or skill on the court. There's another layer to this, and it has everything to do with the way Reese carries herself.
If you converted 516,000 pesos to dollars, it would be around $27,000, or as the average WNBA player would call it, career earning. Because the Roo from Waterloo is the only real star on the court. As of the recording of this video, Caitlin Clark has received around 516,000 votes. As predicted here on the channel, Unrivaled was a huge embarrassing failure, but Naphisha Collier is number 2 in All-Star votes, so at least she is succeeding at something.
Angel Reese's social media game is one of her strongest plays, no doubt about it. Whether it's her viral hairstyle reveal or that twerking video with Sexy Eye Red, Reese has positioned herself as more than just a basketball player. She's a personality. These moments get millions of views and keep her name trending. But that spotlight? It's a double-edged sword. While the buzz boosts her visibility, it sparked backlash too. Some fans have called her out for the mixed messages they feel she's sending. Reese has spoken before about the struggles of being overly sexualized in sports, which is a real issue. But moments like those videos have left parts of her audience questioning, does this match the message she's trying to send? All of this highlights the deeper issue of how an athlete's off-court choices shape their legacy. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, keeps things almost singularly focused on the game. You'll notice her presence on social media is quieter. It's not about going viral, it's about reinforcing what people already respect about her on the court. Fans value that consistency. They see her as authentic, a player who lets her effort, skill, and record-setting performances do the talking. That clear distinction has played a big role in how each player is perceived. While Reese stirs up debates online, Clark solidifies her legacy with her stats and her relatable, no-nonsense focus. The media adds another layer to this dynamic, and not in a way that's helped Reese. A lot of fans felt like certain media outlets were trying to elevate Reese's image at the expense of Clark's monumental achievements. When Clark was breaking attendance records and dropping 40-point games, some headlines still managed to shift attention back to Reese. That kind of narrative didn't sit well with fans, many of whom value fairness and felt those efforts only amplified the disconnect. Even WNBA legend Candace Parker seems to agree that Reese's priorities might need a shift. Parker advised her to focus on refining specific skills and improving basketball IQ. She even brought up Chelsea Gray as an example, someone who mastered her strengths, found her spot, and dominated. Fans don't just want flash, they want substance. Reese's future success might depend on embracing that. Angel Reese's exclusion from the All-Star game isn't just about a missed opportunity, it's a wake-up call. Fans sent a clear message. Hype won't carry you if the game doesn't back it up. Her 30.9% shooting held her back, showing that numbers matter more than flashy media promotion. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark proved the opposite, dominating fan voting by delivering jaw-dropping performances like her triple-double opener. This isn't just about Reese, it reflects a shift in what WNBA fans value. If Reese focuses on her potential and sharpens her game, there's room to rewrite her story. But for now, fans want results.